Blue Mesa Reservoir here in west central Colorado. It is nowhere near safe, but I think there's some ice we can get on today. This will be my first time checking the ice here at Blue Mesa. Let's get down there and see how thick it is. Let's make our way down here and see if this is safe. This is looking pretty good, y'all. Holy smokes. Okay, we might actually be able to ice fish this today. Yeah, that's safe ice. We got 5 inches right here. See how much ice we got. It's like -10 out right now. My hands are freezing, dude. We're calling that 6 inches because I'm not sticking my hand down there. That's 6 inches of ice. All right, let's get our fish finder drop down. Pretty close to the bank, but it does get pretty deep pretty quick. So I'm not sure of the ice yet. So we're gonna take our time, work our way out slow. While I'm doing that, I can set up my rods. Not deep at all. It is ice. Let's see if we can't get something to commit here. This just capped a couple days ago, but last night and the night before, it's been in the negatives. I'm gonna work my way out slowly, so I'm being safe. If this is the only safe ice I can get on, then at least I can say I got a rod down, and we can be happy with that. We're just gonna throw that down for now. Let's test some more ice and see if we can get out a little deeper. Slowly working my way out here. Let's reel that up and set her down. You can just hear how loud that ice is. It's not happy. Ideally, I'd like to work my way out to where it's a little bit cloudier. Let's see if we can't get a hole a little bit farther. Got him. Look at that. Let's freaking go. We got our first fish of the day. Come here, buddy. That right there is going to be a gorgeous little rainbow. Not a bad chubby little guy. 12.5, 13 inches or so. Check out that beautiful fish. Awesome 13-inch rainbow or so. First fish of the ice fishing season here on Blue Mesa. Awesome. Let's get this gorgeous rainbow trout back in the water. There you go, buddy. See ya. Well, since my hands are already wet, might as well see how thick the ice is. I didn't want to earlier because it was so cold, but that sun's peeked up over this hill and it's heating up this ice really quick, which is not ideal, but it looks like we have some pretty safe ice here. Yeah, and we're dealing with, you know, about 6 inches of ice for sure right here. So as long as we can maintain that 6-inch ice thickness across this bay, we should be good to keep poking out. But this early ice is always so sketchy because it's be 6 inches in one spot and 2 inches in another. The banks will thaw out really quick from the heat of the sun. It's cracking still, it's settling. That being said, I am being very safe, pushing my way out extremely slow, being overly cautious because I am out here by myself. And yeah, we're just gonna have a day and see if we can't get on some bigger fish. This bay right here has produced some really big rainbows and perch for me in the past. Let's keep pushing our way out. Cool, another hole out deeper. Let's flip-flop rods. See how deep it is here. That's not right. It's saying it's shallower here. No way. We'll leave that off for now. All right, well, we'll just let those rods hang out for a little bit. I don't think there's any point in pushing out yet until we know there's fish in the area. So we still gotta catch that fish. I'll show you guys when we use it. What on earth? Did you guys just see that? I just caught this perch with my bare hands. What on earth, dude? It just came up the hole. What on earth? That has never happened. Comment down below if this has ever happened to you. But I was just about to drill another hole and I didn't see my rod tip move at all. I just looked over and this perch is floating up into my hole, snuck over and just grabbed him. You guys saw me grab him. But look at that. Probably only 8.5, 9-inch perch, but he just swam up the hole. That is absolutely wild. How cool is that? Maybe we'll get a bigger one, but I think we can just say that this counts as our next fish, even though we didn't catch it on our lure. And I'll show you guys what we're using today. So this is what we're using today. It is going to be a little Cleo. This one is a 1/8 ounce, but on the other rod I have a 1/3 ounce. Perfect for this vertical jigging. I mean, you could probably replace this with like a crocodile or a Castmaster, you know, stuff like that. This style of spoon is just so deadly. I mean, I've seen people absolutely crush walleye, lake trout, huge perch on these. Just tipping them with a bit of nightcrawler, dropping them down, and seeing what we can get to slither in. Got him. Let's go. Holy crap. It's just so shallow. He just smoked it, dude. Calm down. Look at that. Just smoked that little Cleo. Awesome. Probably 15-inch rainbow. Getting up there, but that is the 1/3 ounce little Cleo I was talking about, and he absolutely engulfed it. Hooks out. Beautiful rainbow trout. Let's get this awesome trout back in the water. See you, girl. Whew. She even waved goodbye. How awesome was that? Just throw that back on there, just like so, and drop it back down. Let's see if we can get another. Got him. Let's go, dude. I thought he was gone, but he took my worm, and we still caught him, dude. Another awesome little rainbow. Check that fish out. Awesome. Honestly, probably not even 12 inches, but fun catch. He stole my worm, but he came back and ate the little Cleo out of the mud. What do you think, Jewel? It's a fish. Hey, that's a little tail wag. Okay, well, we'll just get this fish back in the water. See ya. There she goes. Got him. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I got him. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Another beautiful rainbow. Beautiful little rainbow. Let's get that fish back in the water. See ya, buddy. There he goes. We have yet to actually catch a perch on rod and reel. I think I've seen one on the fish finder here, but it's been nothing but cruising rainbows so far, which I'm kind of surprised about. I figured we would look into a perch or two getting pushed up shallow. I'll take this time until we get our next fish to talk a little bit about some ice safety here on Blue Mesa, or ice safety in general. It all starts off with the right equipment. So let me show you. It's important to be as safe as you possibly can, especially if you're a beginner or it's early ice like it is here. This right here is my version of a spud bar, and you basically work it out in front of you. Let's say you're walking, like I'm about to get onto the ice. I test the ice, give it a few really good hits, and you're not gonna weaken the ice too crazy, so you go ahead, take your step right next to that, and then you keep on moving just like that. So you take a couple steps, spud right in front of you, step where you spudded, spud right in front of you, and slowly do that every couple steps just to make sure that the ice is staying the same thickness all the way across. This is our second piece of equipment, is our ice picks, right? So these ones have this mechanism where you push down into the ice and it's all spring loaded, right? So it's not hitting my finger, but as soon as you jab it, boom, there's a big old ice pick in both sides. And what you do here, say I fall in. Oh crap, I fell in, right? My arms are out to the side. I'm gonna get my ice picks. I'm gonna plant them up in front of the ice, the way I know the ice is good, the way I walked out, and I'm gonna pull myself across. That's how those work. These things will absolutely save your life. Never go out on the ice, I would say any time of the year, without these, because you never know when you're gonna fall into somebody's old hole. Somebody was, sight fishing, has a big old hole and forgot to mark it or didn't mark it. It's just always a good idea to have these on. They weigh close to nothing. They go right around your neck, into your pockets, and it's like they're not even there. So yeah, make sure that ice is thick enough for you guys. I personally prefer it to be, pushing 5 inches or so for me to actually get out there and ice fish. But we have yet to catch a perch. I'm kind of, mind blown that we haven't caught a perch, but who knows, maybe it'll happen. Let's see if we can get on another rainbow at least, or maybe even look into a perch. Let's get fishing. Oh, we got something on the screen. Come get it. Got him. Oh, let's go. Our first perch on rod and reel of the day. Check that out. That's about the same size as the one that came up the hole on us. Come here, buddy. Stop moving. Awesome Blue Mesa perch. Our first one of the day. Let's get that sucker back in the water. He's lucky we don't have enough ice for me to go after lake trout yet. Otherwise, he'd be going on the end of a giant tube jig. Awesome perch. I called it though. I said, I hope we're gonna get on a rainbow or a perch, but yeah, this little Cleo, I'm telling you guys, it gets it done with everything. Just a great all-around lure. Cool. Well, we're back down there. Let's see if we can get on another one. Got him. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty this rainbow is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. We got to show this off on the main cam. All right, guys. Our dead stick finally got hit. I changed the spoon out to a little jig, and we got ourselves just a gorgeous little rainbow. He's puking up a ton of little bugs and stuff, and he's all wrapped in grass. But how cool is that? An awesome rainbow trout. Just beautiful, stunning fish. Look at the pink on that gill plate. Just so, so pretty. A beautiful fish. Let's get it back in the water. Look at that fish. See ya, girl. Whew. That thing's a tank, dude. And he hit out of this hole too. But I switched it up. I forgot to tell you, I switched it up from that giant little Cleo, the 1/3 ounce, to this little 1/16 ounce tungsten jig. Just tipping that with nothing but night crawler. It's better to go small on a dead stick because they can just, cruise by and hit it. And I was also kind of hoping to get on a big school perch for some tacos or something, but I don't think we're gonna make that happen. But that's set back up. Awesome. Let's see if we can get another hit on this one. Come on. There we go. Come on. Got him. Nice. Awesome rainbow. Come here, buddy. That's a pretty one. Wow. Look at that. Ate that tungsten right in the top of the mouth. Pop that sucker out. All right, guys. Check out that rainbow. Gorgeous. Probably only 12-inch fish or so, but fun to catch through the ice. Let's get that beautiful fish back in the water. There he goes. Sweet. Got a hit on this rod here. Got him. Come on. Nice rainbow. There we go. A little bit bigger than the ones we've been catching, but still nothing crazy. Similar colors to that really pretty one we caught. Just a bit darker than some of the other fish, but a gorgeous, probably 14.5-inch fish. Awesome rainbow. Let's toss that sucker back down there. See you, buddy. Seemed to be a pretty hot and heavy morning bite here on Blue Mesa today, but not a ton of action afternoon. But we caught some awesome rainbow trout today, and we even caught that perch by hand, which was absolutely crazy. I've never heard of something like that. I'm sure it was like, I mean, maybe sick or injured or something, and he just maybe saw that, like, the extra light coming in and was like, just go straight to that. And I mean, I looked over and he's just coming up the hole and just like almost like he was slurping up air or something. But it was crazy. I just grabbed him. It is by no means what I would consider fishable ice for the general public, right? I mean, there's probably only 50 square yards of actual fishable ice. It's like over 3 inches. But there is some good ice expanding here behind me, like I showed you guys earlier. This all capped last night, and so I'm guessing December 20th would be a good time to, if you guys are targeting to come out here and catch some fish, then you'll have some safe ice by then to where you can be able to get out on at least Iola, the Iola section. The lake is fairly low this year, so I imagine that after this caps, it'll kind of freeze thick pretty quick. But yeah, awesome day of fishing. We're gonna go ahead, pack up, and get out of here. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys made it to the end, you guys are the lifeblood of this channel. You're what keep me doing this day in and day out. And if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure to click that subscribe and turn on those push notifications so you never miss when I upload a video. I'm uploading a video at least once a week for the entire ice fishing season, so make sure you guys hit that so you don't miss out. I'm gonna pack up and head out. I hope to see you guys out in the water. Until next time, keep freaking casting.